What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today, the one time in I don't even know, the one time I decided not to put my GoPro on today. We caught a lot of fish out of the backyard pond. Now I've already transferred 3 because that was over at the other part of the pond, but there's 7 more in this bucket. So I don't even know, folks. So it's so disappointing that I didn't have the GoPro on, but once I caught 5 or 6, it was like, well, I already lost the video shot. So I just got a notice that school is delayed 1 hour in the morning. Okay, well, anyway, we got 7 more of these guys. So we're just gonna go ahead and transfer over to the pond. This is gonna be the beginning of our second kind of vlog, and then to the rest, it's gonna, I guess, continue tomorrow. So let's get into it. Let's go. Alrighty, folks, so we got our bass in here. We're just gonna release them one at a time. The new location, you guys can see, we're not killing them. This is proof that we're actually just relocating them. Well, he still hasn't moved. Maybe that'll move him. Nope, he's still there. Please don't be dead, little buddy. That move him? All right, he swam away. Perfect. See you guys back at the house. Alrighty, this is gonna be kind of, I guess, our spot kind of when we're doing the vlog type format where I kind of just talk. There's not much elsewhere to do it in the garage. So all those fish I caught today were caught on the Zoom Tiny Fluke Baby Bass color. So I used 4 or 5 of those guys. They just absolutely crushed them. Could not stand to not eat those guys. So they absolutely just crushed them. So many fish. So I guess the whole thing of the video is I kind of want to talk about the backyard pond. So for the first time in probably ever, I have started to see bait freely swimming around in the backyard pond, which is phenomenal. That means that they're kind of starting to be able to rebound. I've probably removed, I don't know, 30, 40 fish from the backyard pond. So population is definitely starting to go down. And so with that, the bait is hopefully starting to be able to rebound, come out of its hiding spots. And so what I'm really hoping to do is get some more of those bass out. Obviously, we're not gonna be able to get all of them out. We'll probably try to get, I don't know, 10, 20 more out of there, because I know there's definitely some in there. The last ones are gonna be a little bit harder, but hopefully we can get a lot more of them out. So then obviously next comes stocking bait. So what kind of our plan is, our tentative plan for stocking bait is we're gonna try to get as many fathead minnows as we can, probably 200-ish. Put them in the backyard pond once we can get all those fish out. And then those fish supposedly spawn every 5 days over the summer. So theoretically, if those guys spawn every 5 days over the summer, we could have 3,000 fathead minnows in there by the time we put the bass in there. And we'll also put bluegill in there. We'll also put shiners in there. We're gonna have kind of a diverse ecosystem. If you guys have any more recommendations for bait or stuff in there, we'll put everything in there. We're not gonna put crawfish because there's just not really native to right here. I've literally never seen a crawfish in my life because I've lived here for most of my life. So yeah, basically that's kind of the tentative goal. I actually, again, like I said, I'm super duper excited to see some bait in there. I saw a bunch of it just swimming around today, just in those little pods of 5 to 15 bluegill, fathead minnows. I saw a couple shiners, so that was super good. And then also what I've noticed rebounding is all the mosquito fish in there. So mosquito fish, if you guys don't know what they are, they basically feed on mosquito larvae, and those are super duper good for ponds as well, especially in the southern states, because when all the mosquitoes are laying their larvae and stuff, those fish literally feed on the mosquito larvae, so that keeps down on a lot of the mosquito population, I guess, as well. So with those rebounding, because I think what a lot of the tiny bass, they didn't have anything else to eat in the ponds. They were just kind of coming up to the banks, which those mosquito larvae are right on the banks. So I think they were kind of coming up to the banks and eating those off, kind of picking them off one by one. But again, as I've started to catch some of those fish, I have noticed the population drastically increasing. So hopefully it's kind of just rebuilding. So we're also probably gonna film 1 or 2 videos on putting structure in the pond. There's a lot of weeds and grass, I guess, on the bottom, but there's no real physical structure except for the couple trees you guys have seen in the videos. So hopefully we're gonna be getting to that pretty soon. I'm thinking maybe a milk crate. If you guys have any suggestions, let us know, but I'm thinking kind of a milk crate with some weights on the bottom kind of gives the bait a place to go in and out, but the predator fish, the bass in this case, cannot go in. And then next step, we are going to be putting big fish in. So we're gonna basically going to Shack Lake where we fish basically like most of our videos. And we're gonna be hopefully getting some 2, 3, 4, maybe a 5-pounder to put in the backyard, and probably tagging those fish and really just trying to like measure their growth, measure them over time, see if we can actually get them bigger, especially because this is gonna be like a stocked bait pond. Shack Lake has no shortage of bait in it, but we're hoping that with a smaller area with more bait, the fish will be more inclined to eat. Hopefully we can get some aggressive fish that are hoping to grow really big. I do think we have the Florida strain tiger bass in our ponds from what it seems like, especially some of the fish that I got out of the backyard pond today. So that is pretty hopeful. Hopefully we can, I don't know, hopefully we can do better on that. Sorry, gotta adjust the camera a little bit. Okay, so with that, all of that being said, here, there we go. With all that being said, I think the backyard pond is well on its way. Again, some people have commented like you guys are gonna need a bigger pond. Yeah, I'm aware it's not the biggest of ponds, but it is super accessible for one, and two, it's like not too big. So I think Shack Lake would be a little bit too big. I don't think that we'd really be able to like control, manage, or even get all the small fish out of there in the first place. And as far as stocking bait for that goes, that gets really expensive. So like I'd probably be spending like thousands of dollars on bait, which I am in no place to spend thousands of dollars on bait. So when I can get away with probably spending like 50 to 100 bucks on bait overall, that's way better than spending thousands of dollars for a bigger pond and trying to get all more of the fish out. I want to kind of have like, I've already had a couple bait stocking videos, a couple getting bass out of pond videos. So I kind of want to like move on from those and kind of go onto like the structure videos, stocking all the bait videos. And that's why I kind of didn't like go grab a GoPro today, just because like I know you guys probably wouldn't want to see that much. Let me know if you guys want to see getting more bass out, but I kind of want to move on to the more exciting parts, the part where we really start to see results. That's why I kind of want to address it because of all the bait I'm seeing. So hopefully it works. So honestly, I'm not 100% sure where this video is going from here. Probably find something interesting to do, may even be in a couple days. Let's get into it.